Hometown Ticketing and Dave Campbell's Texas Football have partnered to shine the light on hardworking and dedicated athletic secretaries across the state of Texas. These athletic secretaries are people behind the scenes that do the work for the love of their community and not for the credit. Each athletic secretary spotlight winner will receive a special shout out on our website and social media pages. And today we are proud to honor Liz Tolleson of Pasadena ISD with the Hometown Ticketing Athletic Secretary Spotlight Award. And joining us in celebration from Hometown Ticketing is Danny. So, Liz, what was your reaction when you heard that you were selected as one of the Hometown Ticketing Athletic Secretary Spotlight Award winners?
Well, I have to be honest because they'll send us emails to try to trick us. So is this a real thing? Is this spam or what's going on? But honestly, I was very honored and really, surprised. This is my job and I love what I do. And, it feels pretty good to be recognized for doing something that you love so much.
Love to hear it. That's great. And it's clear that you also have some real school spirit. So why don't you tell us a little bit about your love for Pasadena?
Well, I have lived in the Houston area all my life. My girls and son-in-law got started in Pasadena ISD. I've been here for going on 15 years in some capacity. Been in athletics for, I believe it's been 12 years. But Pasadena is a family, and it feels good to, like I was saying, I'm doing something that I love, and to get to have fun at my job and look forward to coming to work. It makes it a lot of fun.
Awesome. And Danny, thank you so much for joining us today from Hometown Ticketing. How important is it for Hometown to honor athletic secretaries like Liz with the Athletic Secretary Spotlight Award?
It's definitely a priority for us to make sure that everyone involved, gets the recognition that they deserve. It's so rare that people can find kind of, a job and a passion that they really like. So Liz, like the way you talk about that, just your tenure within the space, it's going to show in the community. It's going to show it in the level of dedication in your work. So it's not just, all of the, I mean, it takes a team to do everything. So at Hometown, we truly believe that that everyone plays a part, and it's important that everyone gets that recognition. So Liz, thank you very much for your passion and dedication.
Awesome. And Danny, what are some ways that schools can utilize Hometown Ticketing services?
As Liz and others can tell you, there's a myriad of ways that you can benefit from Hometown Ticketing. I mean, first is just moving to digital. It's an addition to, for those who are still using physical tickets and kind of handling, manual and cash payments. So you have the added benefit of just getting that operational efficiencies, and you can do them both at the same time. There's a lot of features in there that make everyone's lives easier in terms of what you're doing if you're setting up the events. So if you're a spectator in the audience or a fan going to the event, our scanning capabilities are top notch. We're really best in class, and so we have a whole slew of features, and I'm sure Liz can talk to how we've been able to help her do better at her job. But there's too many to list. But definitely, we like to save our customers time, save them money, and just create an overall better event experience for all.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. And Liz, what are some ways that your schools use Hometown Ticketing?
Well, I have to say that the thing that I'm loving the most right now is the QR codes, because I can make them and send them to all the coaches for their ticket sellers. So that right now is my favorite thing to use, because every day I'm making a QR code, because everything comes out of this office and goes to each of the high schools or the intermediates, whoever has games going on. So my ticket sellers like that a whole lot too. We went to completely credit cards, so we don't use any cash or anything anymore. So it's very streamlined for us now. Another thing, and I'm looking at it right now, so because I didn't want to forget any of the cool stuff that I really like. But I use a lot of I'll use the event list and go back and look at reports from previous games so that I can see the ticket sales, what kind of money they brought in. At the end of the month, I have to go send in just the stripes that come in, the stripe, the report that comes in. So I have to show monies, you know, and what sport gets what amount of money. It's such an easy program to use. I really do. I don't have any complaints about it, honestly. You know, I get in there if a coach calls and says, "Hey, we've got a game that got changed and moved up an hour." So easy to get in there and change things. Refunds had to happen a couple of times. Streamline, you know, it's just super smooth. It's a great program, and I'm sure there's probably a lot of things that I haven't utilized all of it. So I think it's a great program. I really like it.
Fantastic. And Liz, do you have any other words you'd like to say before we wrap up here?
Well, like I was saying a while ago, you know, I work in such a great office. I work in the best district there is to work in. We're just a big family. And I want people who come into Pasadena, who come to our games, who come to any of our events to know that they're being taken care of and that they're part of our family too. And just let them know that anything they need, call the office. I'm going to be here. I'm going to help them in any way that I can.
All right. Well, on behalf of Dave Campbell's Texas Football and Hometown Ticketing, congratulations again, Liz, on being the recipient of the Hometown Ticketing Athletic Secretary Spotlight Award. And Pasadena fans, it will be up to you to vote for Liz to be the Hometown Ticketing Athletic Secretary Spotlight Winner of the Year. Voting will take place at the end of the school year on texasfootball.com. Thank you, Liz, for being here to celebrate your accomplishment. And thank you to Danny and Hometown Ticketing for the opportunity to honor hardworking and dedicated individuals that go above and beyond for their schools. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you. It's a great honor.